I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Lovejoy, this is where you left it last time. You know, the last video. You planned out this ruined castle, and you haven't built it. You know, what have you been doing? What have you been doing with yourself? Other than you know, being in a desert, you know, because I've been doing that. Not in the real world, just in all my other videos. Yeah, what have you been doing? Like, you've clearly not been building up this place, which is what we all thought you were going to be building up next. Well, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure of, like, the big picture. You know, in the desert world, we had that whole session where we did like a whole bunch of planning, where like we planned out the farming district, we planned out Iron Island, we planned out there's a bunch of cliffs that are going to be built, we planned out where the expansion to the city is going to be, we planned out who knows what else, another rock pool area, another 2 rock pool areas, actually, another couple villages. We planned out there's going to be expansion to something else. We planned out a lot, and that's given me a lot of stuff to work with. I said a few episodes ago that I wanted to plan this area, and I had no idea what to do. I had no idea how to plan it, because it's harder to just look at the map and plan it, because I was able to plan the desert place off of the map, because, you know, we've got terrain built for us that we can work around, and we can adjust and build up and kind of go from there. Here, I'm doing all of that. I'm building the terrain to work from. I never realized how hard it would be to plan. Like, I've got this idea that there's like mountains over there, but I was like, what goes over here? And it's also like, what goes on this side? What goes on that side over there? You know, it's a hard one to sort of plan out. So I took a couple screenshots, and I'll put one up on the screen now. And that's of the mountains over here. So if we go over and have a look at these mountains now, you'll see I've not done anything else to the mountains, but I have got a plan what I want to do to them. I think I took the screenshot from roughly here, but with the render distance further out. Now, you can see on the plan, if I show the second one up now, that there's going to be much bigger mountains here. I want those mountains to go to cloud height if they can, because I think that'll look really cool. And you'll see I've put in like a rough idea of where some trees could be, and also where like a big tree could be. And that's what I have for that area now. And you can see that I haven't built any of that yet. Now, if I bring up the other screenshot that I took that of this side with the side that the castle is on. And I had a couple ideas. Basically, well, not a couple ideas. I just had one idea, really, that I want there to be rolling fields. And that's what will be on this side. Because it's something that you can really expand. It's nice and easy. Just go as far as you need it to go until you decide, okay, I've had enough of this. I can build some trees, or I can build a town or something. So here's the plan. Boop. On the screen, you can see it's a very rough plan. Just, you know, there's going to be some fields. It's very hard to see what it would look like. So how about I just bring you back into this one, get rid of the other thing, and you'll see what I mean by rolling fields. Now, you're thinking, why would you build up all of this and not fill in the ground here? Well, that's because I haven't built up any of this. It is just a mess of spaghetti. But you can see the effect of having the spaghetti noodles there, or the spaghetti pasta, or whatever you want to call it. Like, the effect of it is really cool. Like, you can see roughly what it's going to look like with these rolling fields. And like, there's a tree there, and a tree over there, as was on my plan. So this has really helped, because now I'm like, okay, I understand what's around it, which has allowed me to expand this bit of the castle a little bit more. Be like, right, how will it interact with the ground behind it? Because I didn't know what was going to be behind here. And I'm really happy with this. So we've got more things that we can plan off. And I think that's going to be really good for this world, is if we continue, maybe not fill in this area yet, maybe put in the plan for the mountains on that side. Or maybe I will fill in the grass. Who knows? It's we do whatever we want to do in this world. But I think this really kind of, it looks really cool. I'm really happy with how it looks. And this has taken me hours, like a few hours to actually come up with those very rough drawings. It took me a couple hours just to be like, right, what do I want? Because I was kind of staring at it. I was just staring at those two screenshots, being like, what can I do with these areas? Like, how do I want them to expand? And I always knew I want the mountains to be bigger. I knew that. Like, that's always been the plan. These mountains, they're not mountainous enough. They're not big enough yet. They are teeny weeny, tiny. Like, yes, they're big. I mean, we'll go down here at the Orc Village. They're big, but because of the angle they go off at, you can't really see them because there's this big cliff. I want them to be visible. Like from there, I'd want to be able to see like these giant mountains, and if they're going up, that'll be really cool. I think it'd be really nice to have these big mountains there, and then to have, obviously you won't be able to see rolling fields from down here of this area, but the rolling fields going off in this direction. And then once we've planned out these areas and built them up, we can decide, right, how does it join up with this bit? How do we join this rolling field round? Does it just kind of curve around a bit? Does it go into the mountains? And that's the fun of playing around with terrain, and where we're creating it ourselves. We do whatever we want to do and we build it up. I'm not sure how we're going to link around this area. That's another area that I want to figure out, because that kind of defines what will happen with the rest of this castle. Like, how much further around does this go? Does it kind of just, does this bit, this cliff, does this bit kind of just go back around there, and then you've got like a larger open space, and then this goes around and there's like a little cutout area? I mean, that would be quite cool, actually. I might do that. I think I've just figured that bit out. But that's going to take a lot of planning to put that in. So, actually, let's do that now. Let's take a screenshot, and then I can at least draw up that plan. Let's go from there. Screenshot. And that's how I've been doing it. Just coming up with these little ideas like that. Sometimes on the fly, like coming up with it on the fly. And I think it's really cool. But yeah, that's just sort of what's been going on in this world. I'm sure you'd be delighted to know that there is progress being made, and this is going to look really cool. I like how gradual the slopes are. I'm really happy with it. I toyed with ideas of having like, do we go for like 2 tall bits? But I like the idea of this all being just one step up everywhere along the way, just like a rolling field. And I think it looks really cool. We've got some bits that are steeper than others, some bits that are shallower than others. And I think that's good. That's good. It's good. The world isn't just like one set of angles. It's pretty curvy worthy, I suppose. It's pretty curvy worthy for an elongated spheroid. It's a curvy place. But anyway, that will leave us. That'll do us for today. Let me know what you think, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Who knows what I'll have done next? Who knows? See ya.